Okay, hi, this is Greg Picone with Ideal Capital Investments. Welcome to our first edition of Answering the Whys Wednesdays. The why we're answering today is why multifamily, why now? And to answer that question, I'm going to describe to you this sort of perfect storm that's coming together for multifamily that's got three components. First component is the housing crisis. The second component is the recession. And the third component is this echo boom demographic that's hitting the shores of the economy right now. So let me explain those to you in just a little bit further detail. Number one, the housing crisis has equaled a lot more people that were homeowners that are coming back into the renter market. Let me read to you this article actually by the Wall Street Journal, dated from May 10th, that's entitled, "Migration Data Suggests Homeowners Becoming Renters." It goes on to say in this article that the mover rate, which is the percentage of people who report a move, increased to 12.5%. From a year ago, which was, they stated here, about 11.9%. It says that seems to be a positive since increase in jobs are one of the biggest reasons why people move. However, if you look below the numbers, that's not the case. In summary, what they say here is, simply put, the data is showing that millions of people who lost their homes are now moving nearby to rent. So step number one in this three-phase perfect storm that I'm describing is the housing crisis is forcing millions of people out of home ownership back into renting, and that's going to benefit multifamily. Number two is the echo boom demographic dynamic. Since the late 1980s, for the first time in the late 1980s, we surpassed 4.16 million live births, and that was unseen since the baby boom generation. What's key about that is that these people are now entering the prime renter demographic age, and those people are going to be spilling into the rental market, and multifamily is going to benefit in a major way from that. The third component to this perfect storm is the recession that we're in, and how that takes shape is it's made it impractical for new development. Let me read something to you from the Marcus & Millichap Research Services that was posted in a Units magazine last month. They say in 2010 only one apartment will be built for every 15 people entering the prime renter demographic, age 20 to 34. That's what I'm talking about with the baby boom, with the echo boom demographic, compared to an average ratio of 2.6 people for every new apartment in the first half of this decade. That's powerful. You've got only one apartment being built for every 15 people who are demanding rental space. So three components. You've got the echo boom demographic. These are the people who are entering that prime renting age. They're just now hitting the economy. Number two is the housing crisis. You've got a lot of people who were renters who stepped into home ownership and are stepping back into renters by necessity. That's going to benefit multifamily. And the most exciting piece to this whole thing is the dynamic that's coming alongside both of those dynamics, which is the recession that we're just coming out of, which has made it impractical for new development. So now you've got constrained supply and only one apartment being built for every 15 people who are going to be demanding rental space. That's a pretty exciting dynamic, and this perfect storm is sort of coming together, and people who own multifamily properties correctly are going to really benefit. So those are three main reasons as to why we like multifamily right now. So we're going to do a webinar again actually on May 19th, or is it May 20th, at noon, and we're going to be joined with Patrick Hagan from Entrust. We're going to talk about how to self-direct your IRA and how to do some different things on a tax-deferred or tax-free basis with your retirement funds that you may not know about. So you're going to want to join us on that. You can contact our office, or you can contact Julia for more information. It's probably going to be on our website as well. I encourage you to join us next week. We're going to do this every Wednesday where you can understand the whys in this marketplace.